Davis this afternoon from O'Donovan Rossa in Skibbereen.
I think the two teams will be glad of that little breather there for a moment, because the first 17 minutes have been played at a huge pace altogether. There's great rhythm and flow to the game, and one of the things that has been noticeable so far, the quality of fielding by Darragh O'Shea. He's fielded 4 of his own kickouts wonderfully well, and it's a skill that's lovely to see in the game.
I think the message to Declan's very clear, but he's protesting that when the other ball went out, a replacement ball was kicked in. When that came back, he kicked the other one out, if you can follow me. Paddy Russell has got his message across. Across towards Darragh O'Shea, starting splendidly. This time it's going to be a sideline ball for Cork. It's Damien O'Neill. Kicking it in towards Joe Kavanagh, fisted away from him, however. That's going to be a free kick. Joe Kavanagh is going in, he's been spoken to, and the notebook's out once again. So 2 from each side now, with the names taken so far in this game. That was where Darragh O'Shea was dragged back. I think the referee's getting his message across, and to the players' credit, they are responding, and there's a great flow to the match. Two sides that always have the height of respect for one another. Kieran O'Sullivan jumping for this one, but it breaks back towards Dennis O'Dwyer, his man. Inside towards John Crowley, coming deep, coming away from Brian Corcoran. Kerry setting up another attack here, parlayed. And that's gone away to the right. I think he'll always be remembered for that wonderful performance he put in the Munster final against Clare last year, and that terrific goal he scored in the early stages of the second half. So Joe Kavanagh booked for Cork, Owen Sexton booked for Cork, Tomás O'Shea and Eamon Breen for Kerry. Bit of a break in the scoring pattern in the last few minutes now. Martin Cronin down towards Joe Kavanagh, getting out there ahead of his man. He's a good leader of the attack, showing for everything. Now Larry Tompkins tries to sell the dummy, does so against Liam O'Flaherty, steadying himself, going for the score, and Larry Tompkins has scored. It's the first point for Larry Tompkins. He scored many points against Kerry in championship matches. This will delight him. He's a player who got 29 points against Kerry in his first 5 championship games, and here's another in 1998. It's 4 points to 3. It was the sidestep that made it, however, and Joe Kavanagh's catch initially with the lovely layoff. Larry Tompkins again, breaking this one down, but this time breaking it to the opposite number 11, who is Darragh O'Kineda. That bounces away there from Owen Sexton, doing a marking job on Mike Frank Russell. Stephen O'Brien, back to Mark O'Connor. Cork playing with the wind for the opening 35 minutes. That's beautifully caught there by Don Davis, and the jersey was pulled by Seamus Moynihan. And the referee says back there is where the free kick should be taken. The notebook's out once again, and now it's Seamus Moynihan who's having the name taken.
Well, the referee's been absolutely consistent here. You can see here Seamus Moynihan certainly pulls Don Davis's jersey, and the players should have learned by this stage that if you're going to pull jerseys, he's going to book you. But a couple of things that are noticeable. Cork have settled very well in the last 10 minutes or so, and are now getting on the ball.
Liam O'Flaherty has to fumble this one because he was challenged by Larry Tompkins. Don Davis picking up the pieces. Martin putting that one in there. Martin Cronin to Joe Kavanagh, and Joe Kavanagh lets this one go over the bar. That's the second point by Joe Kavanagh. The Cork fans are the happier against the All-Ireland champions, but playing with the breeze at their backs. They have a 2-point lead. It's 5 points to 3. But remember that Seamus Moynihan won the toss. He had the option of playing with or without the breeze. It's a stiff breeze, and it appears he'll be a lot happier with Kerry having that wind at their backs for the second 35 minutes in this Bank of Ireland Munster semi-final. Conor Coonahan, the acting manager, as it were. Pat Hegarty fisting this one down. A lot of broken ball. Eamon Breen playing it back to Tomás O'Shea. Now Donald Daly, tidy player. Darragh O'Shea can be more explosive in his actions. Don Davis winning it back to Ronan McCarthy. Good work by McCarthy, but he's held on to it too long, and it was O'Dwyer who was in quickly. And Dennis O'Dwyer taking the shoulder now from Mark O'Connor. What a contest we're getting here. Ball was touched on the ground by O'Dwyer, but it was the shoulder by Mark O'Connor coming in there after his team had lost it.
That's a real sickener. It's a skill you seldom see executed as well as that, but Mark O'Connor that time absolutely sickened Dennis O'Dwyer with that one.
The kick by Kieran O'Sullivan in towards Joe Kavanagh. Kavanagh causing problems for the Kerry inside forward line and their fullback in particular, but this time that fullback Barry O'Shea wins it back. Now Seamus Moynihan, Darragh O'Shea, Donal Daly for Kerry next. Good controlled play by Daly. Kerry wanting a scope from this attack, but that's just too far ahead of Mike Frank Russell. He's got it, however. Did well to pick it up, did well to kick, and he's done well to score. A second point from Mike Frank Russell. The Kerry sub-selectors, mentors, very pleased with this youngster who already has a senior under-21 medal and a senior medal itself. Not a bad record for the last 12 months for Mike Frank. Kick out taken by Michael Maguire of Castlehaven. Stephen O'Brien. Pat Hegarty. Back to Larry Tompkins. Hegarty once again. Down towards Joe Kavanagh. And this time it takes O'Keefe to come from the goal and link up with Barry O'Shea, the fullback. Tomas O'Shea on for Liam Flaherty. Donal Daly available once more. Great possession football by the Kingdom. Parlayed. Now they come looking for the equaliser. 24.5 minutes gone into the first half.